Welcome to the first episode of the Zoo Granby series. The Zoo Granby is roughly 66 acres and has almost 1,400 animals of 193 species. The zoo opened in 1953 and had many incredible species at the zoo. The Zoo Granby is the third largest zoo in Canada. The zoo participates in many SSBs and has success in breeding Andean condor, Amur leopard, mandrill and much more. We will explore the zoo's Africa section and review each exhibit. The zoo has a water park and an amusement park that you will not see in this video. The summer adult ticket price is $5,999 and $3,999 for less than 12 years old. The zoo is on strike, so the ticket price will be cheaper. It is now $3,499 for adults and children. The adventure begins now. The Africa section is around 10 acres and was home to Cape otter, Rwenzori mounts, bats and many other rare animals. The first exhibit you will encounter is the indoor area of the white rhino, red river hog, wildebeest, and marabou stork. The Zoo Granby has been known for their mixed species exhibit. Coming up is the meerkat/African crested porcupine. The porcupine spends the majority of his day sleeping. That is why you see them rarely move. This is the outdoor exhibit for the white rhino, wildebeest, red river hog and marabou stork. It is roughly half an acre. It provides shade and a place to run around. I enjoy mixed species habitats because it allows for more animal space. Next up is Sarah, the 41-year-old female elephant. She lives separately from the other two elephants, who are younger than her. These two habitats combined are around 1.46 acres. The next habitat is Tandy and Tudum, the male and female elephants that live together. There will not be breeding because the zoo plans to phase out the species. This is the replicate of the African plains. This is the exhibit for giraffes, zebras, ostriches and gray-crowned cranes. This exhibit is roughly 263 acres. It has previously housed common eland and Thompson's gazelle. There is a big water feature for the animals to drink out of and cool out. On the opposite side of this African plains is the American flamingo. They have an artificial pond for these flamingos. The wood box that you see on the shore of the water is their feeding area. Next up is the upper viewing of the African lion exhibit. The zoo has 3 lions, 1 male and 2 female. The zoo will not breed its lions because the Congo and Cecilia are generic and geriatric. The zoo built a brand new exhibit for them in 2019. Now we head downstairs to see the lower viewing of the African lion exhibit. Then there is the indoor habitat for the lions. You can even host parties in front of the lions. This is the black and white colobus, also known as the mantled gureza, lives in this exhibit in rotation with the mandrills. These little animals called rock hyrax are the closest relative to elephants, manatees and dugongs. Incredibly, a small animal is related to 3 giant animals. This is the indoor habitat for the western lowland gorilla. The zoo has 4 male gorillas cohabiting together. Louis and Kuchimba, the best friends, and Jawara and Zwelani, the brothers. The first gorilla to be at Zoo Granby was Mumba in 1961. He was the first male gorilla in Canada. Next up is the mandrill/mantled gureza outdoor exhibit. Zoo Granby is the only zoo in Canada actively breeding its mandrill. They produced 1 offspring this summer. This is the outdoor exhibit for the gorilla. The gorillas spend half of their day sleeping. The gorillas have several climbing structures and enrichment in their exhibit. They even have a waterfall at the back of the exhibit. Next up is the ring-tailed lemur exhibit. The zoo has only 2 lemurs left. This species will be phased out and be replaced with black and white ruffed lemur if everything goes to their plans. The Aldebra tortoise and black swan exhibit. The black swan originally lived in the Oceania continent at the zoo. This is the hippopotamus exhibit. The zoo has 3 hippos, Pallida, Kalmba and Kiboko. Kalmba was born in 2017 to Pallida and Kalmba. This exhibit was renovated a few years ago. Kalmba was the 17th hippo to be born at the zoo. Thank you for watching. Do not forget to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell when a new video drops.